Hey, good morning, my friends. Gerard, good morning. Happy Saturday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Overcast skies this morning here by the Naples Pier. Breezy, get a good breeze coming out of the north every now and then. 66 degrees, going to get up to about 80 today. The water temperature 70 degrees, a bit on the rough side here. Supposed to clear up around noon, between noon and 2 today. Yesterday turned out to be a gorgeous day. Skies cleared up. Beautiful twilight last night. Did you catch our twilight video last night, my live feed? Beautiful. I'm so glad I stuck around there for that. The sun kind of fizzled out, went down behind the clouds before sinking into the Gulf. Still beautiful though, beautiful sunset, but that twilight was gorgeous. Rose, good morning. It's just so darn windy. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I don't know if I'm going to do 2 live feeds or not. I was on Facebook. I was on YouTube earlier this morning for about 20 minutes. I saw some of our friends there for my first look at the beach when I came out. My eyes were burning earlier. I could feel that red tide in my throat. I don't know what's going on. Didn't show up on the map, the latest map that FWC posted, but there's a delay in that anyway. Look at those waves. Obviously the water is pretty churned up. The tide is coming in. Hit that share button if you're enjoying the views, if you're enjoying the moment. Rocky, good morning. There were some folks out swimming earlier, kind of playing in the waves. Good morning, Kim. Pat, good morning. Billy, good morning, my friend. A little rough for paddleboarding, I think, this morning. I don't know what it's like up to the north at Vanderbilt Beach. Rough down here at the pier. Those waves are crashing into the pilings. Every once in a while, there's some really big ones. Thanks, Billy, my paddleboarding friend, my beach walking friend, my beach walking maniac. I recorded a nice little 4 minutes of the waves earlier this morning. Smashing into the pier. Look at all the little sandpipers. Do you see all the little sanderlings running around down here? See over here, there's a piece of that debris. Big old tree branch. It was probably buried in the sand, and these waves jarred it loose and washed up on the beach. That's why they're telling you to be careful if you go in the water. Lots of debris out there buried in the sand. And it's going to be there for a long time, for years. There were some big waves crashing into the pier earlier, breaking on the pilings under here. Like I said, I got a video I'll share later today of that. Kind of quiet here. There are people out walking and jogging. I don't see anybody. Well, maybe I do. A couple beach chairs here and there. Papaw's here. I think Papaw's over at the farmer's market. I hope he gets some pictures and videos. I'm going to start sharing Papaw's travels on Southwest Florida television. He is quite the guy, Papaw. I hope he makes a little video with some commentary over there. He's a hoot. Hey Beth, good morning. Hit that share button. There's a whiff of that red tide, darn it. Hey, Randy. I already saw Randy. I saw Randy on YouTube this morning. Saw Randy and Carol and Lynn. Well, Beth, you need to come down here and go to the farmer's market with me. Yeah, Facebook. Facebook is not very reliable with notifications. I don't get it. Sometimes you got to go in and clear out all your previous notifications. Make sure they're all red. I don't think we're going to see any dolphins out here this morning. Just saying. Just saying. I have a hunch. They're out there somewhere. It's kind of hard to see them with the waves. I think I'm going to take a little stroll down to the south. Good morning. Happy Saturday from the Naples Pier. Overcast but gorgeous. The symphony of the waves this morning. Big time. The wind and the waves. Papa's probably having a really good time at the farmer's market. They got some really nice pastries and stuff. I don't know if he eats sweets. I don't know if Papa has a sweet tooth. Oh, he's back. He just got back. Forgot he had his vest on. Saw him out of the corner of my eye. See if he checked it out.
Oh, man.
What's up, Daddy-O?
What a day.
Were you at the farmer's market?
I did.
Already?
Over there and all the fresh fruit and vegetables out there. This is February. I keep forgetting. I come back and you got beautiful flowers blooming. It's just...
Yeah, those flowers are something, aren't they?
They are.
The orchids. Did they have the orchids out there?
Yeah, I saw one of the booths up there had Master Gardeners, which I appreciate that organization too.
Did you sample anything?
No.
No.
In fact, I just took pictures and got memories.
Did you do a little video?
I did a little video.
With some commentary?
I did.
Okay, you make sure you post that because I'm going to share that with everybody.
I will. It'll be on there.
I'm going to start sharing all your travels. Okay, you're going to be the Southwest Florida Television roving reporter.
Oh, that sounds like a deal.
All right? All right.
I get to pay you to do this, right?
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, man, it's such a
Yep.
privilege to be a
You're going to be a star. Yep. You already are a star.
There you go.
You're a rock star, Papa.
Well, it certainly made the trip enjoyable, that's for sure. I'm looking for another week or so.
Well, it's going to be fun at that blues festival.
You got it. Let's go bluesing.
Go bluesing, baby. Papa, the Southwest Florida Television roving reporter. What do you think of that idea? I think he is a wonderful character and a wonderful addition to the family. He loves traveling. Can't wait to see his pictures and video today. Yeah, he was amazed at all the fresh vegetables being wintertime. Over there at the farmer's market. See, walking this way, it's not bad for me. I don't know if you can hear the wind or not because the wind's at my back. That walk back up the beach is a little breezier. Hey Beth, thank you for those stars. Just saw that pop on there as I looked at the screen. Thank you very, very much. There's Papa, our roving reporter. He's part of the Southwest Florida Television crew now. It's been officially inducted or maybe abducted. I don't know. You decide. He's part of our beach family for sure. Morning. So what'd you think of yesterday evening's twilight? Did you catch yesterday evening's live feed? The sunset was nice. The sun kind of went behind the clouds. We didn't get to see it sink into the Gulf. It was still a nice sunset, but man, the horizon, the twilight, it was kind of iffy, but I decided to stick it out, and I am very, very glad that I did. It was beautiful. Go back and check it out. I posted a couple of photos. There's a link to the video on YouTube. As always, hit that share. If you're liking what you're seeing here, hit that share. I know our friend Susan, that's one of the first things she does when she gets on here. She usually hits that share button. We need to expand our beach family here. There's so many good people in the world. I want them in our family. It seems that these beach walks just attract the really great people. I think it's that ocean. Nature and the ocean attracts good people. Get in our Southwest Florida Television Beach Family group. I think you can find a link to that in the description of this post, to my Southwest Florida Television's groups on Facebook. But I'd like to see you share things on that group. That's kind of where we share with our family photos. Randy is good at sharing her weather. Well, that's what I set that up for. Is just, I want everybody to feel like they're part of just a big family. The Southwest Florida Television Beach family. Debbie, good morning. Happy Saturday from Naples, Florida. I'm just south of the Naples Pier. Rough out here, rough and breezy this morning. Overcast, gonna be cloudy all morning. Partly cloudy from 11 to noon, and then it should start clearing up. 66 degrees, gonna get up to about 80. The water temperature right now, 70 degrees. The wind coming right and hitting me right in the face now, coming right from the north. You folks up north, you're sending me some of your wind. Stop it. Unfortunately, that's where I think the red tide, every once in a while I get a whiff of red tide. I think it's coming from the north. This is actually a little front moving through here. This is the tail end of that nasty front that went through the Midwest, bringing tornadoes, snow. Not much left of it here. Not much to it anymore. Hey, if you're enjoying my walk here, send some stars on Facebook if you want to send a little appreciation. If you like what I do here, I get a penny for each star that you send on Facebook. And of course, tips. I do appreciate tips. I'm always working for tips. Those tips are what get me through every day, my daily life. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post if you'd like to send a little thank you, a little token of appreciation every now and then. I do depend on your kindness and generosity to make ends meet each month. As much as I love coming out here to the beach in the mornings, it's something I do to supplement my income. And the supplements are needing to get bigger, it seems. Crazy, crazy, crazy what's going on with our economy. Just My wife and her friends, I told you yesterday, they were talking about, groceries and butter now. But they were talking about spices. Some little containers of spices costing like $8 for a little thing of spice. Crazy. Butter, $8 for a pound of butter. Eggs, my God, the eggs are out of control. I always like that Amish butter. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's a roll butter. It comes in a big roll, like a log, and you just slice pieces off. That's my favorite. And that was always expensive. So, it was kind of a treat. That was the one thing that, we kind of indulged in. Use the stick butter for cooking and everything. But now this stick butter, for some reason, is the same as the Amish butter. The Amish butter hasn't gone up in price. Figure that one out. What do those Amish people know that the rest of the world doesn't know? I don't think we're going to see any rain here. I didn't see any rain in the forecast. It sure is getting cloudy. So I'll probably do a second live feed. I'm going to walk down here down to that point, turn around, come back. I've already kind of been down here once this morning. Just trying to get in some extra steps before the sun came up. It's just the beach is really hard here with the tide being out. Right now, the tide's on its way in. But right now, there's lots of hard sand, nice hard ground to walk on, so the walking's good. It's a good morning for walking. Let's see how far we are from the pier now. We're getting there. We're getting a distance from it, getting some distance. Daryl has to work today. If you're wondering where he's at, he sent me a message that he had to work. Maybe this afternoon a little live feed. I don't know. Maybe around 4 o'clock-ish. We're planning on going out and listening to some blues music. There's a little blues fest, the Blues, Brews, and Barbecue Fest at Ave Maria, way out east of Naples. On the way to Immokalee, actually. Interesting, Ave Maria, a big Catholic community, but they have their own little shopping center with, restaurants and bars, and they got a Publix grocery store in there and a bank. Also a university, Ave Maria University. So a lot of college students there. But if I can do a live feed there, I'll do it maybe around 4. We'll see. See if I can share some of that music with you. I'll do what I can. Papa's excited about going out there. Our friends Todd and Kathy will be joining us. I think Kathy's actually driving. Hopefully my wife will be going with us. I forgot to tell her. You know how marriage is. Your spouse is the last to know. So we are south of the Naples Pier. Probably a mile, getting close to a mile south of the pier. It's not a mile south of it. You can just see it up there in the distance. Hey, Joanne. The wind blowing right into my face now. Blowing pretty hard coming out of the north. You can see how the end of the pier is all gone. Nothing left. Sad, sad, sad. Hey, Janie, good morning. Thank you for those stars, dear. And thank you for the tips and all the good things that you and Steve do for me, by the way. Wonderful people, wonderful friends, Steve and Janie. Everybody here is wonderful. Everybody's awesome. You all are awesome. You should reach around and give yourself a pat on the back. Yeah, I'm not seeing it much in the way of shells here. A lot of just little broken stuff. I don't know what happened to all our shells. I know they're Sanibel's loaded with them, and down south of us, down the Kais Island, Keewaydin Island, down the 10,000 Islands, the shelling's good. Yeah, great up here. Pretty much clouds all around here. Just kind of socked in this morning. The Pink House. The Pink House. Get away from the roar of the Gulf there for a minute. A lot of these places got hit fairly hard down here, these beautiful beachfront mansions. To each their own when it comes to what color you're going to paint your house. Man, it's awful quiet out on Facebook. What's going on? I thought Saturday morning we'd have more people on here, especially being down in Naples by the pier. Probably not going to be sharing any pictures this morning. It's just everything looks the same out here this morning. Just kind of gray, almost colorless. Just curious as to what some of these places look like here after the storm. Almost 5 months now after the storm. Post-Hurricane Ian. Oh. The pier's way up there. I swear to you, the pier's up there. I'm not going down too much farther here. I'll probably end my live feed and then turn around and head back up the beach for a second Facebook live feed. My first live feed was on YouTube this morning. If you want to jump on Southwest Florida Television's YouTube channel, We just kind of hung out down by the pier. Watching and listening to the waves. I tried to give everybody a heads up that I was going to be on YouTube first this morning. I don't know if you saw the post or not. It's kind of a low tide here. If it wasn't so rough, it'd be a low tide, a good low tide. It's not quite as low as it should be with these waves pushing on shore. Hey, don't forget this coming Monday afternoon, around 1 o'clock, we're going to have lunch at Naples House of Omelets up on Immokalee Road in North Naples, by Immokalee Road and Airport Road there. 1 o'clock, just Papa wanted to meet. If any of our beach family wants to show up for lunch, Papa would love to meet you. I know our friend Connie's going to be there. He's looking forward to meeting our friend Connie. Would love to see you there if you can make it. Just kind of an impromptu thing. Always good food. I guarantee you will not leave that place hungry. All right, I am going to wrap up this live feed and I'll be back with part 2 here in a few minutes, so stay tuned. I hope I see you there. We're going to make our way back up the beach to the pier. So stay tuned. I'll give you 5 minutes to freshen up your coffee. If I don't see you later, have an awesome Saturday. Thanks for hanging out. Of course, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for the stars. If anybody happened to send a tip, thank you very, very much. I do appreciate that. I'm always out here working for tips. Trying to help you get your day off to a little better start. Hey, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.